Good morning, children. Welcome back again. Here is the last part of our chapter number 4, Vedic civilization. So, let us start with the political system. We have learnt about family life, about their agricultural system, economic and social life, then religious idea. Now, in the Vedic period, each village had a head known as Gramani. A group of villages formed a Vish, whose head was called as Vishapati. Can you see on the slide? I have written who was the head of the village? Gramani. When group of villages were there, the head was called as Vish, and head of Vish is Vishapati. Many Vish is equal to Jana. Jana means who? People. Janta we say in today's language. Janta curfew you have heard during this pandemic. Saturday, Sunday is Janta curfew. Then who is Janta? People living in the society. So the this ancient word was Jana. So as we have the head of the Nagpur, that is our mayor Sandeep Joshi, they too had the head of Jana, who was known as Nripa. Nripa or king or Raja. Understood this much? The main duties of the king were to protect the people, collect taxes, and run the administration efficiently. Today also our government collects taxes from us. You ask your parents that they every year pay taxes to the government. In order to run the administration smoothly, the king appointed various officers. Among them, Purohit and Senapati. You know what is Purohit? Means priest, pujari. Understood? And Senapati means what? Sena means what? Army. So the chief of the army is known as Senapati. The officers who collected the taxes during Vedic period was known as Bhagdug. What is written over here? Bhagdug. The Purohit and Senapati, these officers of a special importance in that period, and the officer who used to collect the taxes was known as Bhagdug. You know what is Bhag? Bhag means share. If you have one apple or one piece of cake, and if you are asked to cut into two pieces, what do? You give one share to your brother or sister, isn't it? So what is share? To give some part of your produce. In the same way, the person who used to collect the taxes was known as Bhagdug. Understood? The person who collected the king's share of the produce of a Jana was called Bhagdug. Then there were 4 institutions who guided the king. Understood? King alone cannot do or cannot work alone. So he need the help of other people. So there were 4 institutions who guided the king. They were Sabha, Samiti, Vidat and Jana. Understood? So let us know them in detail. Samiti was a big assembly, whereas Sabha was a smaller assembly. Assembly means what? Having so many people in that institution. Samiti was a big assembly where any member could express their views, opinions, and Sabha was a smaller assembly. Especially women used to participate in this working. Vidat and Jana. These were the 2 more institutions. The Sabha consisted of senior citizens of the state, whereas the Samiti was a general body. Anybody can take part. Later on in the Vedic thought means after 4 Vedas, Smriti and Puranas were also composed. Composed means what? Written. Earlier 4 Vedas were written in Sanskrit. But later on, Smriti and Puranas were also composed. So, taking help of these 4 Vedas, Smritis, Puranas, the religious stream based on all these and local traditions came to be known as Hinduism. So, what is Hinduism? Hinduism is based on Vedas, Puranas, Smritis, and local traditions. Puranas, what is Puranas? Puran. Puran are a vast collection of Indian literature which covered a wide range of topics such as legend, traditional folk. In short, we can say that these are the stories of ancient times, Puran and Smritis. Understood, everyone? Along with the Vedic stream, there were other religion strains which took a different position from the Vedic one regarding Yajna rites and the Varna system. Children, we will learn more about them in the next chapter. So, in our next video, we will see the exercise given at the last of the lesson. We'll solve this in copy and then we will move on to the next lesson. Till then, bye bye children. See you children.